Joining me is Terry Bergan, President and CEO of International Road Dynamics. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So why is it important for you to be present here at the World Meeting in Riyadh?
Well, International Road Dynamics was established back in 1979, and actually it's a direct result of work my father did with the IRF when he was doing his PhD in Berkeley, California, and he was a pavements engineer. And as a result of that, he was studying the failure of pavements much earlier than what they were designed for, and he came up with the idea of way in motion. And through various research projects in Berkeley, and IRF was involved, Federal Highways Administration, we developed the technology which is the foundation of our business today, which are way in motion scales. And so IRF gives us the opportunity to touch base with our customers and government agencies worldwide and understand what their programs are relative to our business.
Excellent. How are you enjoying the meeting so far?
Well, I always enjoy IRF meetings. My history with IRF goes back a long time ago, back in the 1980s. I made a trip with Dick Robertson, who was the executive director of IRF many years ago, all through Latin America. We were here in Saudi Arabia back in the late 1980s with IRF, and that was what established our footprint in the Middle East, with installations throughout Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, throughout UAE. So we've enjoyed a very good business relationship here in the Middle East.
Have you noticed much progress since your last visit?
Oh, you know it. Is right from the airport, the city itself, and the way it's developed, the highway system, of course. We made one memorable trip from Riyadh. We went to Jeddah and we went down to Sana'a in Yemen. And at that time, and this was in the early 1990s, there wasn't much of a road structure to make that trip, and it's changed considerably because I've done it again since.
Excellent. What is your message to the global road community?
Well, development of highways is just like the bloodline of the country. A lot of the economic development, and not just Saudi Arabia, many of the countries that we do business with, is related to the ability to get goods and people to the destination quicker, faster, more efficiently. We've evolved from a pavement highway construction company to an ITS company, Intelligent Transportation Systems, and so what IRF does and what we do complement each other very nicely. And the goals of ITS is to safety, efficiency, in an environmentally friendly way, and that's very similar to the things that IRF is doing. So I think there's a very nice marriage of technology and traditional road building, bridge building, which has evolved over the years. So it's a very, very important part of every country's economy.
How is IRF helping you deliver this message?
Well, it connects us with our customers, both from the public sector as well as the private sector. Increasingly, especially in developing countries, not here of course, we use toll roads. And toll roads help finance the roadway. And so IRF allows us to contact the concessionaires, the government people, our customers.
How have you used these face-to-face meetings that you've had during this meeting to increase your network?
Oh, get out and visit. You know, it's on one side you talk about thousands of people that come to these conferences. I was just in Tokyo a couple of weeks ago at the ITS World Congress, and approaching 10,000 delegates at it. This one's over 2,000 delegates. Sounds like big numbers, but when you get right down to it, our community is not that large. And there's people that I've known since the mid-1980s that have been coming to these conferences. The folks that were in Lisbon at the last one, it's an all network that you continue to build, and new faces, establish old contacts that you haven't seen. It's a great opportunity.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Sure.